Hello, hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys and thems and others. We are here for another, I believe this is episode 8 of my crafting and building run. Now, I have done some things to my estate here since you've seen me last. I expanded the garage a bit. We expanded the garage back by 2 spaces and across. I left this little gap here so that I wouldn't have to change my doorway entrance stuff. And I left some space for windows in sections of the wall. Now, I do have a staircase over here as well, and I have not yet roofed off this area. So once that gets done, the garage will be, for all intents and purposes, finished until I can get my welding to a point that I can build 2 giant gates in the front. That is the plan there. Now, when we go back to the homestead, which I think has power, but I'm not 100% sure if it has power, and does have plumbed water, but I'm not 100% sure if the water is safe, and does have a few decorations that I've dragged over. This is going to be my reading room. You could tell the difference in the quality of my carpentry skill when I was building on the 2nd floor versus when I was building on the 1st floor. So that's kind of amusing, kind of interesting. I am craftsman level walls now. I've still got a handful of spots. I'm going to have to build floors here so that I can fill in these and then destroy the floors. And then there's a doorway out here. I'm going to fence this area off, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this area yet. But I'm going to do something. This is going to be the master bedroom on the top floor. So that's really all I'm doing base-wise. I have welded shut the windows on the front there and on the front here, so we're safe there. Now, immediately, I think the needs today are to chop some wood and create some planks. Let's see if I even have an axe. I might have, that's right, I destroyed some axes. I have destroyed some axes. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go on a run for torches and axes. And I think that's going to be a good use of our time right now. We're going to go ahead and go to that giant warehouse north of town. I was like, sir, you need to start. You are still in pretty good shape. You are my best shaped vehicle. And it has the most storage, so it's good that it is the best shaped vehicle I have. Question is, did I empty out the back? Ooh, I largely did. Good job, me. The gasoline's very heavy, which sucks, but, that's alright. Not really gonna hurt anything in the long run. Now, I have done a lot of clearing out this town, but I have not entirely cleared out this town. Let's take an opportunity. Let's take an opportunity here. To kill a few Zeds. To de-animate a couple of animated corpses. See? Fresh leather coat. Can't go wrong with a fresh leather coat. Those treat you real nice. I mean, they're no fireman's coat. They're no military coat. But they're pretty damn good. They're pretty damn good. Now, my long blunt is like a 6 or a 7 at this point, I think. Oh, only a 4. Well, still, I'm doing some damage. Oh, my strength's relatively high, too. That's why. But this started out as a 2, I believe, so I have made some progress on the long blunt. It's been my primary weapon type. Pretty much since the run started. Let's go ahead and kill this loser over here by himself, too. I am playing another game on the channel right now called South of Midnight. It is a very big change of pace from Zomboid, but I urge you guys to check it out if you are fans of the channel, because it is exceptional. There have been moments early on, especially, where the combat gets to me, and I get real frustrated. But pretty much episodes 3 and on, it starts clicking, and oh my gosh, the story and the atmosphere the soundtrack, the sound and art design, like the game is freaking incredible. It is very much worth checking out. South of Midnight. If you've got Game Pass, I think it's free. I don't, but that's beside the point. I played it on Steam, or I'm playing it on Steam, but phenomenal, phenomenal game. Has its flaws. Damn it. Did you see that? You guys all saw that. Damn it. That knocked out my front windshield. Fuck. What a waste. That sucks. And I'm sure there's stuff in that garage right there that I could grab that would be useful. But I told myself I was going to this main garage up here. This main warehouse up here. That sucks that I crashed like that. Into stone embankments too. Like that did some damage. That did some damage to the old vehicle. Uh, so welding torches and axes are what I'm looking for. Welding torches, axes, ooh, and nails. Gotta take the nails. Nothing yet, nothing yet. They'll start hitting, they always do. Yeah, those masks, well, actually, I don't think the masks go bad. I probably don't need them now that I'm thinking about it. That was probably a waste of space. Man, I thought this place was going to be full of axes. Surely I didn't take all of them already. Like there wasn't. I haven't had to get into that much stuff. Okay, I don't need 500 nails. I mean, I do eventually, but one welding torch, two welding torches. Okay, a little bit of progress there. A little bit of progress for the boys, for the fellas. I would also take hatchets if the game is confused about what my needs are. I would take hatchets as well as axes. Am I going to have to go to a police? Am I going to have to go to the firehouse? Because there aren't really guarantees in the firehouses either. If I'm being blunt, I could just take planks. Kind of a waste because they're quite heavy, but kind of a waste, but that's all right. Because they are quite heavy, like I already said twice, I guess. I'm going to start needing welding rods eventually pretty quick. Might as well start collecting them now, right? There's a hatchet. Thank you. Another torch. Excellent. Now I really should start taking iron pipes and boards and stuff like that too, because they're necessary for crafting with welding. But I'm not quite there yet. I don't feel like. How full are you? Okay, you still got like 60. You still got like 60 in you. So what do we got here? Nothing. What do we got here? Ah, fucking take them. Take them. How heavy is it? 10. Goodness. Might be useful eventually. What do we got going on with the rest of this? What do we got going on down here, everybody? I don't want to spend a whole lot more time looting, but a little more time looting is not going to hurt me. Right this second, anyway. Only one hatchet's not the best. I was really hoping for more. Which is why I'm taking planks. I won't lie. I was very much hoping for more. Hatchets, that is. Not quite full yet, so we can come back one more trip. We can go one more trip into the old mass gen fac. Alright. Maybe 2. Oh, wait, no, I got a bunch of stuff on me, too. That's right. Well, not a bunch of stuff, but some stuff. I've got some stuff on me, too. That's going to get close to filling it. I got 18 in my bag. 18 in my bag. That'll put it up to like 20. Yep. One more full bag and a handful of loose items, and then we are crapped out on this trip up, guys. But it's been a useful trip up. Let's go ahead and take some little stuff this time. And more planks. I don't feel like I need any of that urgently. And I still don't feel like I need any of that urgently either. Let's go 2 more whetstones. Let's go welding torch again, because those are very, very useful. For now, I'm going to stop there. Let's say, yeah, welding rod for sure. As many more planks as I can hold, to be honest, might as well. We're just about crapped out on what I'm going to take out of here, I think. I was really hoping for more axes, I'm not going to lie. Okay, and I think that's going to be about as full as I can get. Checking real quick to see if there's a hatchet or an axe. Next round, I might have to go check out a different set of warehouses. Luckily, there are lots. Okay, I'm as heavy as I can get. There are lots of warehouses in Muldraugh. Holding 10 planks on my person. Okay. So we got to go. We gotta go. That was too much heavy stuff on me. At least it didn't drop any of it. It didn't force me to drop it all when I was getting in the vehicle. Alright, but that was a good find. That was a lot of stuff. Only a single axe, but what, like 6 welding torches? 8. 8 welding torches. Okay, so that was definitely worth the trip out. Definitely worth the trip out. This base is coming along real nice. Once I get the metalworking built to the point that I'm happy with things, and I get the base set up to where I'm happy with the way the layout is feeling, the general vibe, Then I can start militarizing myself. I can start going on gun collection runs, because of that is when things are going to start getting super interesting. Now let's see. Do I have any nails on me at the moment? 16. That's not quite enough. $116 is certainly enough. Now we're going to leave everything as is for the moment. Walk around. This is my little internal storage area, my little snaky poo, my little three-door wraparound. There's my generator. How much gas are you got? How long are you still going for? 50% fuel. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I need to start my generator collection too. Make sure I have plenty of power for the long term. And I'll eventually need to do some railing around this, because I don't know if you guys noticed this, but the second story stuff, these are tall walls here. Like if I try to step over this little low thing, I have to like climb a tall brick wall, which is kind of interesting. I don't see why it's an odd design choice in my opinion, but who am I to tell these people how to make their game? So this will fully enclose what I'm calling chop shop. I thought about making a long tunnel across the backyard connecting this to the house that I built, but it felt unnecessary. Felt unnecessary. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think I had enough planks. I got to be careful because I can walk right off that ledge, which is shitty, especially when you have like the broken leg stuff enabled, which I do. I assume this is a, well, yeah, this is a custom build, but it's not like a weird one. All right, more than enough planks there. Let's see if it lets me go through here without dropping shit. Yeah, it did. Okay. I think it's only when you're like carrying something heavy, like a generator or like a piece of furniture or something. Either way, just about got this little bit finished up. And what remaining planks I have, I'm going to go ahead and go wrap up some work on the main building in the back. And then we can get to work doing some work on our mechanic skill and our welding skills. Now that I've got 8 welding torches that I can work with. Okay, so this area is fully enclosed. So that's freaking cool. All right, Miss Lady Delighter. Let's get you inside. Okay, I think I drove over something there. No? Why is all that oh, from when I dismantled the cash register. That's hilarious. Okay. Don't leave it running, Tim. Don't be stupid. Okay. Beautiful. So it looks like I can get 3, possibly 4 in here at once. Is the way I'm seeing this. Okay, perfect. Leaving the keys in all of these, aren't I? Yeah, this one's still running. I'm so bad about that. So bad about that. All right, do I want to pull the police car in here? I really don't. So what I'm going to have to do is knock these last 2 little bits of wall out, I think, and then shuffle all these vehicles. And you know what? I'm not going to do that right this second, but that will let me get 4. Just barely, but it'll let me get 4 in. If I'd have thought harder about it, I could have widened it out and made it room for 5, but I don't need all of them. We need 1 vehicle out here able to, like, do stuff. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay. So now, let's go and do what we gotta do with these other planks. And I am gonna have to get up onto... I'm gonna have to build stairs again here to get up top and finish off the roof of this room. So that is still very much something that I have to do. But it's not something that we're quite to at the moment. Although we are very close. The question's going to be... can I do this with a single wooden floor? It's interesting. The top of the staircase doesn't count as a floor. Huh. That is incredibly interesting. So I have planks and I have nails. Did my hammer break? Looks like it. Looks like my hammer broke. Okay, interesting. Oh, and I have another hatchet up here. Good. Good. Okay. Now, hammers don't break very regularly or easily, so I don't have a whole... well, I'm sure I've got several in here, but I haven't been thinking about making replacements for those or picking them up. Now, you don't need a claw hammer. Ball peen works the same. I should have several of each. Just going to be a matter of where. Okay, so that was actually a lot closer than I expected. Now, let's go ahead and grab the last of the planks out of the truck. I'm still over encumbered, but I might as well just grab what's there. Alright. Now, I should be able to not finish that section, but I should be able to at least finish up the walls. And then I'll have to deconstruct the floors that I build here. I might have to deconstruct the stairs first. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Yeah, so the stairs are in the way. Huh. Okay. And I'll have to disassemble them from down here, which means I'm going to need 2 sheets. Right? Yes. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to need. Okay, so let's remove that curtain because it's unimportant. You don't have a curtain on your window. There we go. There we go. Okay. Tie into a rope. Tie into a rope. Oh, are you kidding me? You can't walk and tie a rope at the same time? What a baby. I should eat. I should eat. Not paying attention. Getting into the red zone. All right, can't eat those without cooking them first. Oh, gotta have a can to open that. Stale oranges, better than nothing. Stale bread, better than nothing. We'll go ahead and drink some fruit punch on top of that stale bread. That'll balance things out. Oh, it made me sad to eat the stale bread. Poor baby. Day 25 of the apocalypse, and he's sad about stale bread. What a big old baby. All right, so what we're going to do here is build ourselves a new access point. Beautiful. There's a lot of work just to finish it out. I don't think you're the staircase. Ah, no, that's not what I meant. Neither's that. Is it going to make... God damn it. No. So it won't let me disassemble it because it's at the top of the staircase. Was putting the floor on the top of the staircase, did that make it undismantleable? It did. Huh. Well, that's incredibly frustrating. How am I supposed to... Well, this is somewhat frustrating, guys. Huh. Well, fuck. So you know what? We're gonna not worry about that for now. We're gonna not worry about that for now because there are always better uses of our time than getting frustrated with mechanics not working the way that you think they should work. And besides, this isn't even a sleep-inable house yet anyway. Although I do still have a bunch of planks on me, so I should do something with those. I should do something with those. I should build something. I should build something. So let's go ahead. And build some wooden fences. At least on the corners. This way I have to at least be sprinting if I want to walk off the edge of my building. It's incredibly frustrating the way that staircase is working out. Or the way it seems to be, the way it appears to be working out. All right, well, let's go ahead and drop off some building materials here that I don't think I'll be using for a little while. Oh, I have 2 ball peen hammers. Interesting. All right, well, that explains some of the over encumbered nonsense. I'm so tired I can't even jog. Well, let's sleep one off. Let's sleep one off. And then go on a little adventure. We're going to go on a little adventure to the firehouse and see if we can collect some major axes. Okay, everybody, I took a little bit of a break in recording. Went to the house to sleep overnight real quick. And I forgot there's not a firehouse in Muldraugh for me to visit. So what we're going to do is just go on a little bit of a random adventure. I'm going to look at the map here in just a second. Pick a part of town that I haven't been to. And go there. Now, I also think the plan is to take the police car instead of the big old work van. Now, we should probably make sure there's nothing in the trunk. There's probably a bunch. Yep. Probably a bunch, but that's all right. We'll just dump it all off right here. And then we'll go ahead and turn around. Oh, it's full. Actually, we'll just do it this way now. So we're going to keep the soup and the corn. We got our crowbar, our straw. Yep. Crowbar, screwdriver, ball peen hammer. We are good to go. We got some water. Do we have enough water? Yep. And I could always fill her up as I needed if we had to. So let's go ahead and take a little bit of a peek at the map. A little bit of a peek at the map. We're going to make a left, and then we're going to follow the curvy road and see where that leads us. Go through 3 different curves. There's the first left. Nope. I was wrong about... What? How was I that wrong about that? Okay. Well, I was just that wrong about that. First road left. This was I thought this was a driveway. All right, team, we're going to get there. Yeah, I'll run over that pile of bodies. That ain't hurting nothing except your tires, right? Let's try and dodge all of these orange buckets. All right, there's that other left. And now we're just following the curvy road for a couple of curves. There's going to be 3 big broad curves here. There's the first. I have checked out those vehicles already. Here's the second. I have been inside that house. That survivor house. And I think this is where I wanted to be. Yep, just around the next curve. And then I'm into unexplored territory. At least for this run. So let's go ahead and see what exactly we can find here. That's the baseball diamond, the southeast corner of town. There. That might not be a survivor home. That might be a condemned home. There are differences in Build 42, I've noticed. I'm still going to go check it out. And the chance that it has food that's worth getting. But it doesn't look like this is going to be a, it doesn't look like this is an actual survivor home. In fact, I'm 90% sure it's not. Although, that was stuff worth getting. And so is some of this. Okay, maybe I'm looking at things wrong. Maybe I'm looking at things wrong. This could be decent after all. Or it could be a humongous letdown. All right, yeah, pretty big letdown. That's all right. They can't all be huge winners. They can't all be huge winners. All right, might as well peek around though. Okay, yeah. So this is Corporate Medical. Oh, the hostess van. Let's go see if we can. Let's go see if this is drivable. Oh, whole little crowd here. You know what? Let's drink some honey. Drinking honey makes you a man. All right, let's do this. What was that? Was it the Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Was that the one where they did where the characters had the? Oh no! Well, they might have done it in that show, but I think it was Super Troopers where they did the maple syrup chugging. Oh my god, that was so good. Okay, assholes, like, how are you all not seeing me? Alright, come on, crowd. Be a little more manageable. Now let's make you a little more manageable. There we go. Is that all of them? Oh, shit. That wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Alright, hostess van, what you got? Some hostess stuff. Good for you. Okay. Shame none of y'all had keys to it. That's alright. I shouldn't have expected you to. Now, might as well check and see if there's any inside the house, though. There's a decent enough chance that there will be. Oh. Well, those are good things to have. Let's just go ahead and clear that closet. Clear that closet right out. Okay. What else we got going here? I don't think I need tracking 2. Oh. What did that let me do? Advanced mechanics. Cool. Cool. Won't explain what advanced mechanics are, but I'm glad that I know them. I am glad that I know them. Alright, bathroom with nothing in it. Fridge that I'm not going to be concerned about. Perfect. You know, finding some stuff worth finding. Oh, wait a minute. How do I get to that room? Is there not a door? Is there? Oh, I was like, is there a door I'm not seeing? And yes, there was a door I wasn't seeing. Ha ha! Mouse, quit being weird. I don't know that this is going to be the same vehicle. No, it's not. I didn't think it was. It said it was a bull driver. That's one of the Suburbans. Dang it. Dang it. Everything's locked up. Those keys are damaged concrete. Damaged concrete. Okay. This looks like the bull driver that I got keys to, probably. No. Interesting. Although I would like to, okay, where did I leave my... Mm-hmm. It's trailer time. It is trailer time, boys and girls. Because I think I'm going to have to claim that if I can. If I can get away with it. That's a good find. It's a real good find. And then I can still check the rest of this area for, I'm going to say Shirley. Surely we can deal with this. Now, what we're going to do is kill this Zed real quick, because he's in my way. Making me feel a little uncomfortable. She's in my way. Making me feel a little uncomfortable. What you got, girl? Nothing I care about. Okay. Uh-oh. Perfect. No, I don't want to attach the bull driver to it. I want to attach the... Now let's try. All right. I don't think that worked. Okay, well, you know what? I'm still gonna drag it. Come here, zombie. Gotta love just mass murdering the Zeds. No, Widget, you don't need to go outside. That's my cat's name, Widget. She's a pain in my ass. But I love her. You know how pets are. They're like the children you didn't. They're like children you asked for. I'll keep taking your watches. That's a pretty easy way to get some leveling done. Alright, now, am I going to be able to do it from here? Nope. You're gonna make me pull up right next to it, aren't you? And even then, it might not want to. I don't know why. It'll really annoy me if that's the case. It's gonna really annoy me if I can't do this. Yay! Alright, now, I didn't even check to see if there's anything in it. Oh, there is. Hot diggity. Hot diggity. That makes me feel good. Now, the question's going to be, am I going to be able to maneuver around this little vehicle here? Oh, I am. Okay, yeah, we're definitely just taking this back. We're just going straight back home. Because that was an incredible find. Full of goodies. Full of goodies. Plus, I got to kill a bunch of Zeds. And that's a nice little, cap onto the end of the video. That's a nice little cap. Ah, that's exciting. That's exciting. Now, I do still want to fully collect my. I do still want to make a full rescue collection, like fire and rescue vehicle collection. I've got the ambulance and the squad car, the sheriff's car, or the police car. I need a ranger vehicle and a state trooper truck and a both types of fire truck. There are still several types of. There's still several that I need, is what I'm trying to say. There's still several that I need, is what I'm trying to say. One more up and then to the right, and this should be my neighborhood. Don't like it doing that, so we're just going to go ahead and run it over. I really need to drag these cars, these out of the way. That would be a good use of a couple of minutes of my time, but I'm not gonna. Not yet. Not yet. Right now, I'm gonna circle around a little bit here. Okay, that feels good. So there's nothing there. Wire, welding rods, a mask, tongs, pump, rubber hose, more rags, another propane tank, more leather gloves, bellows, knives. So yeah, a whole bunch of stuff in there. Oh, and a whole bunch of stuff in here. This has been a good episode, guys. This has been a good episode. We found quite a bit of stuff. Now, let's do something here. Do I still have, yeah, I still got my tank top from original and my short sleeve shirt. And it's getting into June. I'm not gonna need all them clothes anymore. I'm not gonna need all them layers. Not for now. Okay. I don't think I was ever aware, thanks Eli, that you could bundle logs with rags. Just one of those weird things that you just never learn or realize. Or do you need rope? Do you need sheet rope to do that? Let's pick up 4 of them. And then see if I can do it from here. So it's not with rags. It's probably he probably told me that it was with ropes, which is something that I need to make entirely differently, which is fine. Now, did I bring a saw out here with me? I did not. So let's go ahead and just keep chopping trees down for a minute. Unless maybe that's something you have to do in like the crafting section, which would be silly, but that would be a way that they've done everything. That they have like they've leaned pretty hard into that. So let's see. Let's actually check that. Let's see. Log bundle. Log anything. Okay. I know, though, I've seen firewood bundle. You need firewood and a rope. Okay, well, that makes sense. Stack 4 logs. Okay, yeah, rope. Okay. My bad, bro. I misread your comment. I thought that I needed rags, not rope. And I probably have a fair amount of rope in here, but I don't have any clue like where. And I don't feel like digging around. So what we're gonna do is run and grab a saw, which I'm pretty sure I put in a stupid spot. I think I've got them all like in places over here where they're like not gonna be used, which is really good for them. We'll take both, just in case one breaks. It'd be my luck these days for it to break. All right, so we'll chop down a couple of more trees just to say that we did. Yeah, I don't need to chop down trees necessarily. You know what, Tim? Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking, bro. Okay. How much space do you still have in you? Not enough, but some. Not enough, but some. You have a bunch of space. Excellent, which is a good thing. It's those cans of gas that are going to take up the most weight. Oh, dang it! I missed a pound and a half. Oh well. You guys see what I'm doing here? Maximizing my space. I'm gonna take the white truck and that trailer out into the woods and get all the planks at once. I'll saw them all up there. But we'll bring them all back up at once, or as many as we can anyway. I forgot how heavy those propane tanks are. I think they're 10 apiece. So what we're going to do here is just dangerously overload ourselves. It's not going to let me dangerously overload myself any more than that. Interesting. Look at it being nice to me. All right. There's one that's relatively empty. Not anymore. Alright, so what am I going to send? Screwdriver. Oh, nothing. Excellent. I do need at least one of those wood saws. Okay. I'm gonna need a little bit of food. Did I put it all in here? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Let's go do this. Let's go do this. Detach. Straight through that bush. Did I take the key out? I did. Oh, I'm proud of myself. This is probably taking as long as it would have taken to go back and forth multiple times, but I feel better about myself. Plus, I needed these two things attached anyway. This white box truck is eventually going to become my my upgradable, the vehicle that I upgrade the fuck out of once I get my welding and metalworking and stuff all the way up. Or, you know, higher up. I don't, you know what I mean. All right, let's do this. Ah, dang it. Thought for sure I got everything out of there. Oh well. Oops. I moved and screwed up the... I moved and screwed it all up, guys. So sawing logs is one of the more boring aspects of the game. And it's something that everyone who's gonna build for a while has to do. It takes a fair amount of time, and it's a little bit on the annoying side, but you know what? It's fine. Just gonna fill it up? Yep. Alright, so you're gonna be able to fit quite a few more in there. Oh, I ran out of water though, didn't I? Rats. Yeah, better go turn the engine off. Bad boy's been idling for a few. This bad boy's been idling for a few. Alright, and this app's going on an hour long at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and call it quits after I grab this water. Like and sub. I will be back tomorrow or the next day to finish out the top floor of the house. And then we're going to start doing some major work over here and start working on our welding and our mechanics. It is going to be a major mechanics and welding episode next time around. We're going to start with the carpentry and then segue straight into the mechanics and the welding. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Appreciate you guys being here. Like and sub if you haven't yet. Take care.